Well, how about another song? I'm enjoying
Let's
it.
do it. We're going to do an old King Johnson song here. I had to step into the jungle just to get my solitude. I need some juju and I don't know what to do. I'm tired of seeing clouds when all I need is a drop of rain. I got my cuts and bruises now, I'd like to feel the pain. If the spirit moves you, if the spirit moves you, if the spirit moves you, please won't you send them, please won't you send them to me, send them to me. What's the secret? What's the spell? I tried to work it, but I just can't do it well. I know I'm lucky to be in the jungle doing what I please. I got the birds, I got the buds, I should just get down on my knees. But please, if the spirit moves you, if the spirit moves you, if the spirit moves you, please won't you send them, please won't you send them to me, yeah. If the spirit moves you, if the spirit moves, if the spirit moves you, please won't you send them, please, please, please. Well, please won't you send them, won't you send them to me? Send them to me. Send them to me.
Oliver Wood Trio here in Studio B, channeling some of that King Johnson music. Thanks for doing that. That's awesome.
Thanks for letting us goof off.
I see why you three guys seem to like to work together. One of the reasons you harmonize great together. It sounds really cool.
Thank you.
Easy.
So easy. Yeah.
We try to make it as hard as possible just by messing up the music.
Right.
Just to challenge ourselves.
Jono on the drums and keyboards on that one, and the cowbell. We needed that.
Plenty.
That's right. Oliver, when you he's taking a little sip. But when you first
water.
Right. Yeah. It is a college campus after all. You went to Atlanta. Was your touring with Tinsley Ellis, right? Didn't you do that for a while?
Yeah, Tinsley Ellis gave me my first road gig as a young 20-something-year-old, and took me out on the circuit and taught me the ropes, and inspired me to start writing my own songs and start my own band.
Yeah, so I was thinking that was before King Johnson. I'm
Yep.
sure that was a huge learning experience.
Oh, it was huge. Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, King Johnson, pretty much to me, is a blues band, right? I mean, it was a blues band.
We thought of ourselves as I don't know, more like a Little Feat or the band, where we tried to take elements of blues and other roots things. I mean, even jazz and gospel and funk and New Orleans music, and kind of blend it together. But it certainly was. The name King Johnson was inspired by blues players like all the Kings: B.B. King, Albert King, Freddie King, Robert Johnson, Tommy Johnson. You know, so the name came that way, and we were just blues nerds. But at the same time, I think the idea, not only with King Johnson, but with the Wood Brothers and with this trio, is to try to push the limits and create new recipes with those ingredients. You know, so I hate to call it any one thing, which is why we're completely obscure, probably.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you said all that, because certainly, you know, in the music, you certainly stir in other sounds and other flavors into it, and I think that's what made the music special for King Johnson, but also in your projects since then. I think you know, you do that in most everything you do.
Yeah, it makes it fun for us, I think, to try new things, but to also honor the traditions, but not try to be traditional. Just try to use those things as vocabulary. You know?
I read where Jimmy Reed and Lightning Hopkins were a couple of your influences. Does that influence your picking?
Definitely, or just they were just records that my dad had, and I remember those were things that really moved me, and they're also sort of simple, not easy, but simple enough to where you think, I think I might be able to do that. I think I can play that lick, and I can teach it to myself. It's not something like Hendrix or something, or Jimmy Page was, which I also got into, but that was more complicated and required more electronics and stuff. So some of that real basic stuff was an early inspiration for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.